दोस्तों सब्सक्राइब बटन पर जाके सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और साथ ही ये बेल आइकॉन को भी दबाइए ताकि आपको नए वीडियो की जानकारी सबसे पहले मिल सके। इंस्टाग्राम में भी फॉलो करना मत भूलना दोस्तों।
हाय गाइस एंड वेलकम बैक टू यूट्यूब चैनल साद खान ब्लॉग कैफे। तो आज की इस वीडियो में हम लोग फिर से जाने वाले हैं एक और एपिसोड सिप कॉफी मीट के लिए। और ये वीडियो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है, तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं इस वीडियो को हम लोग अभी। तो गाइस चलिए सबसे पहले हम लोग हमारी एस्टीम में बैठ जाते हैं। चलिए अभी हम चलते हैं।
गाइस अभी मैं पहुंच गया हूँ 6 के मेरी एस्टीम में, तो चलिए अभी चलते हैं। देख सकते हैं मेरी प्यारी एस्टीम को हम आप लोग। बहुत ही क्लीनेस्ट एस्टीम है हमारी इंस्टॉलेशन के बाद। चलिए अभी चलते हैं। Hi bro, how are you? Fine. Nice bike. Thank you. Yeah,
All good?
yeah, all good. After a long time meeting you.
Yes, after a very long time. So how's things going? What's happening? What's needed to be?
How is your Honda Civic?
It's there. That is also part. I've got that as well.
Okay.
Have a look at the car.
Yeah.
We'll go to the car.
Okay. See, got this also.
Oh, nice. Royal Enfield. Very classic. Nice. Any new upcoming projects that you're doing?
Yeah, still doing.
Which one? The car, you will love it.
Yeah.
The car is properly super.
Okay.
Come, we'll go to the car.
Okay.
उसको मिल्क मिल्क मत पीना Hello, check, check, mic, check. What you want to check? Turn off. Hello. I've also been out with my friends, hanging out, partying, with I'm here. You guys are also over here, right? I mean, what's wrong with you guys? Is it my time that is good or your time that is bad? I don't know, but still. Thank you so much for coming in. Even though it's a Sunday evening, wherein you guys have to be chilling at your homes. So you all know who the guest for today is. It's sorry, Faiz. Yeah, Faiz will be the guest after a while, but before that, you guys would have already seen the posters. We have brought it up. So I would like to call Seagull's girlfriend, also known as Priyanka. Sorry, Priyanka, also known as Seagull's girlfriend, on the stage for today's Sip of Coffee session. Guys, a big round of applause for the lady herself. Little better, left profile, right profile. Choose. This is the problem with women, you know, that anything is fine and they end up choosing. The mic is all yours. Have a seat. So, you might have already seen what Sip of Coffee is all about, right? So, what do you feel about it? What's your perspective on it?
I feel Sip of Coffee is a stage for people who can, put their heart out here and answer some questions which we usually, sometimes hesitate to ask someone. Imagine we all are out on a ride and I don't know you guys. You wouldn't come and ask me these questions, or I wouldn't come and talk to you guys. So maybe Sip of Coffee here brings all of us together. We get to know more people and something like that.
Yeah, I'll give you a small brief what this is. This is a completely unfiltered show wherein everything is very blunt and on-paced, as I told you over the call itself. And I might tell you that I'll be very subtle over the questions and stuff, but no, I won't. I'll be very ruthless. I will put you on spot. Things will trigger you at moments. So you will have to bear with me. Are you nervous?
No, I'm not.
So basically, I know her from a long time, so it doesn't feel like I'm sitting with a guest today. So she's been here at 6K, and after that also we have met a couple of times in a couple of shoots. So what is your opinion on 6K? How would you feel about the story?
I would walk in here and imagine I want a hydration bag. So I speak to one of you guys and I would get a complete overview about what fits my requirements. So I can be rest assured that I come here and I will find something that I will use it for a very long time, which is value for money. And 6K I own is expensive. And
Just don't, I mean, you can't just tell it's expensive because, see, Bobby sir comes every month without fail, something or the other he has to pick up. Right, Bobby sir?
I only come to see but not buy.
there you go. No, I'm telling you this because it's not expensive or anything like that. I'm saying.
No, motorsports is expensive.
Right,
Tell me
right,
something
right.
I doesn't agree with it, right?
No, yes, right. What I'm saying is, when I started off like around 10 years ago, somebody told me, I told them I wanted a jacket, very curious to know about what gears go on to one person when they're riding, a helmet, jacket, of course. I heard there are a lot of other things also, and somebody told me, you should go to 6K IOM, but it's expensive. That's what they told me.
You guys think it's expensive?
Yeah, definitely. So that is what they told me, but I feel over the years, 10 years later, I'm here at 6K IOM and I can say that it's not expensive. It is just that the value, that how much value you give to your own self, because these riding gears protect you. So you will have to choose the riding gears that fit you and that is like good for you when you're riding. So obviously I think it's not expensive. It is just that you need these things when you're riding, so it's a necessity.
I would make it much more simpler. When we tell expensive out here, right? You go pick up a bike. Can you get a bike for a cheap price? No. Then don't you think when you want to install crash guards or whatever it is on your motorcycle, when you add on extra money to it just to protect your motorcycle, isn't your life also that precious? So randomly we can't just give you something wherein okay it is going to protect you. See, for example, you can just go to a welding shop guy and ask him to make a armor for you guys. Okay, he
That's
will make
what I'm
it.
telling.
But
When
you
I
can-
walk into the shop, forget expensive. It is something that that saves your life. But I can choose the right one for me. That is totally worth it. That's where I'm getting it. Because let's face it. Customer service, being a women rider, people judge you. They first ask you what. They don't ask you what gear you want. They ask you what do you ride. They judge you based on what you ride.
Okay.
That doesn't happen here, is what I'm
No,
saying.
I would tell you something here. I do ask the people what they write. It's not because, see, it is very
We
obvious.
had this conversation
Yes.
on a phone call.
I'll tell you why I asked this. Okay, see, a person who is riding a Royal Enfield, okay, he would have already set his mind up that this is the investment he can do. Imagine me showing him a rivet and overkilling him. Later on, he drops down on his other plans. Same place, if I give him, that is going to be sufficient enough for him. Wherein, okay, his budget also fell onto the same place. He's protected, he's comfortable, he's happy. He's also happy going out from here. I'm also happy, right? This is what tomorrow it shouldn't be like. Okay, I mean, did I overkill myself? This shouldn't be in anybody's head out there. For example, something is standing right behind wherein I'm still sitting and thinking, did I overkill myself? So it is. I mean, this is what it is. Now, for example, what bike you ride, sir? Hunter, right? I know the potential of an Hunter, how much it rides. I mean, till what extent you can go and what would be the worstest scenario of crashes, right? I would give you opt to something at that level.
But his riding level might not be same as
I'll tell you,
yours.
now can I suggest him a rivet suit? I mean, if I suggest him a suit, no, before he hitting me, my staffs are going to hit me asking, are you
I
psycho?
will also find you on it.
So, why did you give him a suit? Instead of that, what would I show him? I would give him the right set of jackets or the riding gears which he requires, which would come under him. So that is the whole perspective out here. So that is where, everyone you see out in 6K, the employees let it be, they will be related to motorcycle here or there. If a person is not related to motorcycle, we get him here, we train him, we teach him, and only then we give your suggestions or opinions to a customer or a client. So that is the whole agenda.
I said, first you will see what jacket that person
But yeah, I'll be very honest
Then
and
the
blunt, okay.
motorcycle.
There's another thing
I am
that I
not
see.
agreeing with him.
No. There's another thing that I asked them which motorcycle you ride. Obviously, if he's a Desert X or a Ducati V4 customer, I know his pockets are loaded, boss. I told you it's a blunt show. The Riders RP is also here. Thank you so much, guys, for coming in. Where's Shinto?
Outside, hidden.
Okay.
Shinto?
You guys don't mind. Oh, Shinto is about to ask you where's your pussy. Okay, that's from Riders Army. So they are also a riding club. I mean, one of the hugest riding clubs I would tell, wherein they have. How is it? I mean, you can give a small brief of your club.
Right now? So we started about a year back, more than a year, actually, year and a half. And right now we are here more than 100 plus riders with around 30 to 45 active riders in every ride. So we mainly do horse rides events and also like we club among with different clubs. And we mainly promote brotherhood among riding clubs and safety culture. So that's about us. So I am the Bangalore admin Shubham, POC1 Shinto, point of contact, and we have another admin, Apu, who's not here. And our founder is from Chennai, his name is Shakti. And we are spread among Chennai, Bangalore, Kerala, and we right now started a chapter like a couple of days back with Pune as well. And we'll be coming up with Kolkata very soon. So that's about us. Thank you.
Yeah, the best part of this club is, they have formed a community in every state. So even if there is another world war happening, it's just called Riders Army and Army is ready. Okay, now coming back to Super Coffee, you know how blunt I'm going to be. I'm not going to show you any mercy. Listen, let's start with the basic thing that everybody asks you. Why Seagull's girlfriend?
Okay, so long story
I
short.
want this recorded. I want this as a podcast. Okay?
No. Before that. First of all, who's Seagull? Who is Seagull?
I'll tell you. Once the story is completed, you will know who is Seagull.
Ah.
So there's this very famous English novel saying Seagull's girl. Seagull's girl. Okay, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. So seagulls can fly only up to one certain extent, not very high. So it resonates very much with my riding journey. That when I started my riding journey, I was not confident at all. I bought myself a Thunderbird 350 from Technic Motors Indiranagar, and I went there with a broken hand, with a cast on my hand, and they were. I wanted to buy a classic, but they told me, "Madam, you're a girl. You should go for Thunderbird." I said, "Okay, I'll go for Thunderbird." I wanted a bike so desperately because I had dreamt of riding a motorcycle all my life. My father is sitting right here and he knows how he has opposed that idea of me riding a motorcycle. All my, wait, let me
Okay,
finish.
that's her dad there. If you guys don't know.
Hi everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, that man also has seen me, and they thought I was like little nutcase here because 3 a.m. in the night my mom used to open the room door and see. I used to watch power drift video of Sagar Sheldekar reviewing a Thunderbird because when he is riding, I used to imagine myself holding the bike like that. I can still imagine when
And Sagar Sheldekar. Wow.
because he was cornering and all of that. The idea of riding a bike, and I met Sagar Sheldekar in two of the events, and I told him this. And recently at RTX also, me and Sagar rode together, and my heart fills up because I have grown up imagining myself riding, looking at his videos, and both of us in riding gears, riding an RTX at Shimla at the launch was something else for me. So that is where I come from. So coming back to the seagull story, seagulls cannot fly that to that extent. So one of the seagulls was like very hell-bent on flying, but other seagulls were making fun of it. Look at this seagull, trying to fly where seagulls cannot fly and all of that. So that seagull just noised out all of these naysayers and then kept on trying to fly, practiced every day. And one final evening in a golden hour, the seagull just started flying it started flying 100 meters, 200 meters, 300 meters, and other seagulls were just looking at that one seagull flying, which none of the other seagulls could, even think of. So at that point, that seagull says, "I am Jonathan Livingston Seagull and I am born to fly." That resonates with my riding journey where everybody told me, "Neene odistya, vidogbiಡ್ತೀಯ, ನಿನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. You're so, back then college days, obviously you will be like very thin and all of that. You cannot handle a motorcycle, how will you do it?" and all of that. With all of that, I started working and my salary was 8,000 rupees per month. I saved 5,000 rupees every month for a year. I think around the 12th or 11th month, I broke my hand while I was riding an Activa and a tempo traveler hit me. I did save Whitefield movement also, that is for a different time, that story for a different time. But then after that, with a broken hand, I went and booked the motorcycle, got it. All this I did. It came, it was in the parking lot, no confidence. The cast was removed, no confidence. I thought somewhere like 0.00001% I thought maybe these people were right that I cannot. Active alla bidbitidya, in Thunderbird alla henge odistya, bullet alla nin kayala agutta. I then thought, forget about those things. You have worked so hard, saved so much of money, go ride that bike. I took help from someone, took the bike out because there was a slope like this in the compound, so I couldn't take it out, no confidence again. I took it out, took it near the railway gate, near Whitefield, and the railway gates were closed. And I see full crowd there standing to just barge into those gates as soon as the gates are open. And I am scared. I took a U-turn slowly after all the vehicles went. I came back and asked that somebody to park their bike back. Confidence gone. Next day, that night I went to sleep thinking that you have come this far, you saved money, you got yourself a bike, asked a friend to drop off the bike at home after getting a delivery. When are you even going to ride it? All those dreams, all those things that you had thought about. Then what I did, next day I thought first gear, second gear, doesn't matter, take the bike out and start riding. Free helmet, half helmet, wear it, and had some canvas shoes, took off. And gym gloves which to the knuckles level, what is that knuckles length, I was wearing that and I took off. From Whitefield to Tin Factory was my first ride of like 17 kilometers. I was so happy, I called all my friends and said, I rode a motorcycle that I bought my own motorcycle I rode from Whitefield to Tin Factory. And there was never stopping me after that. I used to frequently go out, my dad used to be like, hello Kaludo. I would be like, Whitefield, Kolar, Whitefield, Kolar. I used to go ride 100 times, different speeds. And when I used to go to Kolar, you know, people with big bikes, all those expensive jackets and all of that, they are sitting there, ಕಾಲ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು jacket ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೀಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರ ಚೇರ್ಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು they were sitting. I used to feel a little small in front of them, not even kidding, because I did not have any riding gears back then. They used to sit like this, talk and all of that. I was running on budget because I saved money and got the bike. Now I have to save money to buy my helmet, buy my riding gears and all of that. So that's where, then coming to Seagull's girlfriend, after doing all of this, after being, inspired by the story, I cannot be Seagull's mother, I cannot be Seagull's father, I cannot be Seagull's sister, I cannot be Seagull's brother. Then I thought, why not Seagull's girlfriend? So my bike is Seagull and I am Seagull's girlfriend.
That was inspiring. What if it was an ostrich instead of a seagull?
Ostrich mota only. Nerupukoli mota.
So where are you basically from?
This question, yeah, I get this a lot. So I am from Bangalore. I was born in Bangalore. My mother speaks Telugu and my father is from Jog Falls. So he speaks Kannada.
Bro, where is he from? I mean, Jog Falls, this is from what?
Jog Falls, where the falls fall.
Not bad, okay. And
So my mother is from Anantapur Dharmavaram side. So I am Telugu and Kannada. Born in Bangalore, so more
how
of.
do you know Malayalam then?
There you see, that's my husband. He's a Malayali.
Okay, now where did Tamil come from?
My husband was born in Mylapore, Tamil Nadu, so I know Tamil.
You guys are never in one place or what?
And you talk about Riders Army.
I'm proud of you guys, but here I'm confused. Okay, so how was your schooling life, your school days, your childhood memories, if you would like to share a few moments?
Sure. I always like being on wheels. Somebody comes home, everybody, all the relatives will give you, keep this 10 rupees, keep 20 rupees, and then they go home. That was like greatest thing for me because they used to give cycle for 2 rupees 50 paise per hour. So my dad knows this very well. I used to run to the cycle shop as soon as I used to be sad that relatives are leaving, but I used to be happy that I'll get at least if they give 10 rupees 4 hours of cycle, pakka. If they're leaving in the evening, then I'll bet tomorrow morning, have breakfast, run to the cycle shop. So
And
that's
like, you know, when the relatives are leaving, she used to wait near the door, right? This is what she did, right, uncle?
So that I think the fascination of being on wheels was there from quite some time, like from childhood. I don't know why, but after that, my idea of exploring was in any area you live, you will, for example, this is the area you live. You never take that gully or something for some reason. You have nothing to do there. I used to take my cycle and explore those areas in my area, those gullies in my area, and that was my kind of exploration back then. And I grew up to explore like this on motorcycle now. So that's how it has been.
Like, where did you do your studies and all?
everything in Whitefield.
Okay, so you don't consider that as Bangalore. Good, I agree with it.
ITPL came up in
How will you
Bangalore,
measure
Bangalore
a
Silicon
Whitefield?
Valley.
I just came down.
You probably came
You
down.
got your passport, visas and all.
Unfortunately.
No, I mean very soon that will be the condition. You might require a passport at least to go there and there. Okay, now coming back, how supportive were your parents when you were into all these things?
Zero.
Do you agree with that?
Big Nerpukuli Motta zero.
Why? I mean, is there any moment wherein they stopped you or something?
No, my dad straight away told me nobody is going to marry you if you go on riding motorcycles like this, and nobody is going to marry you if you are going to go around riding motorcycles like this. And what to say? The moment your bike enters the compound, I'm gonna burn your motorcycle is what my dad said. Focus on your studies. Studies were done. Focus on your work. Focus on your career is what he said. And now he's sitting with my husband there and chit-chatting.
I hope that doesn't happen to me today though. Yeah, come here. What inspires you the most when you create content? Do you draw from travel, nature or something else? So what is the mode of content that you bring up? I mean, what do you try to portray? Because we have gone through your profile. It's every time, it has a different genre out there. So what is it that you're trying to tell out the people? Where do you get those contents from?
So most of the content, I sometimes whatever comes into my mind, I write it in my notes and keep. And I'd never thought that I will be a content creator, influencer, any of that. It all started last year. I have been in my software job for like 8.5 years. I have been a QA engineer, tech lead and all of that, and then I was like, I was earning because yearly once I wanted to save my holidays and money and go out on a motorcycle ride. But now I thought, high time, I want to give my life and my time to this motorcycle life. That's when it started. And eventually people started liking my content because a lot of people told me they think it is genuine. And I would like to keep it like that. And eventually influencer journey also started because brands thought the way she conveys will give them more reach or people will buy it. People will buy the idea, not the product, people will buy the idea. And most of the times I write the script in a very realistic way, and I do it only if I believe in the brand and the product. Otherwise, I don't. A lot of people, even Rummy Circle, all of these people have come to me. These things don't matter to me and those things are not good to promote.
How much do they offer? The question
1.5 lakhs for one collab reel.
What is Sai? You
And a
heard? Rummy Circle, what is the offer that they offer?
1.5 lakhs for one collab reel. So, yeah. So same thing. Some other gaming app also came, and a lot of people they say you have to invest in this, and it's sort of gaming, but we sell drones. I was like, as long as you are not clear about your product and what you are selling, please don't come to me. So I've declined a lot of brands like this, and I think there's no harm in promoting or talking about few brands. It's not like I'm asking you to buy this. Example, today I put up a story saying go test ride Ola scooter which has new Bharat cell. I didn't say oh but tavali, go buy it right now. These bikes are good. I have never made any such statements unless I feel it is good. I have made such statements where I own a Himalayan 450 and I like Himalayan because I am very comfortable riding a Himalayan. I have made statements about it because I believe in it personally and I am comfortable. If you want, you test ride and bike. And I get so many girls asking, please suggest a bike. No, I might be happy with Himalayan. She might be happy with some other bike. So I don't want to suggest any bike. So this is a very tricky part when it comes to content creation. People misjudge, misunderstand. They misinterpret the words that you have told or the content. Just because you put up the brand, they think that you are promoting that brand. You put news channel. good news, you'll be like, oh nice, Indian cricket team won. Same news channel will give you some very tragic news. What will you say? News channel is bad or the news is bad? So I think that needs to be considered as well.
You tell me something when you told like, okay, what is the main reason that you don't promote gambling or any betting apps? What is the actual fund? I mean, what's the reason?
So a lot of people know. I feel that when somebody hits that follow button, they see something in you that they like. They don't, either they want to troll you, or either they want to see that your content is good. You will look like, where does she go out on a ride? Let me see. Maybe she gives good stay suggestions. Maybe let me follow her for that. These are the different reasons people will follow you for. Now, imagine I tell them, this is blah 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 circle. You invest 1,000 rupees, you will get this. Not everybody will have 1,000 rupees at their disposal. First thing. Second thing, I don't believe in that idea. I believe, and I have grown up in a way, I have been brought up in a way where you study, you work hard, somebody gives you salary, that is proper money, is what they have taught me. There might be other ways, but I don't know about other ways. I believe in only this. That's why I don't promote.
That makes sense. But don't you think, it is people's own opinion, their own perspectives. They want to promote, they don't want to promote.
Their own perspective, ಅವ್ರು ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡಲಿ, they are getting the money, I don't care.
Then why do people show so much hate for a person who just got onto the screen and promote a video?
You see, somebody says, okay, imagine, I'm riding a Himalayan now. Somebody says, Akka, I've gotten this, Akka, even I want to ride one day. Which is good. They're investing, they want to do something, and I believe when they ride a motorcycle, they will go see good places or any places. I know it will only give you good feeling out of it. Gambling, if I promote, I know they are going to steal money from their parents or somehow get the money, put into that gambling. It is never going to give them a good name, good good experience out of it. It is never good for anybody who is growing up. And I think sometimes somebody who follows you will look up to you, at least 1% of you, and I don't think I want to be that person who promotes these things.
Okay, so coming to the next question. Is Instagram something you do just for yourself, or is there a bigger goal behind it?
No, I don't have any bigger goal. All the things are like good incentives I've gotten because I started it. I never knew that I will be invited for all these launches and all of that. When I even last year when I started serious influencing also, I had no idea that I will be invited for these events and all of that. I did it purely because I like the idea of selling my idea of riding a motorcycle, my idea of enjoying a vacation, my idea of going and sitting there, having a sip of tea, watching the scenery with a bike by your side. Just the thought itself makes you feel so good, doesn't it? That is what I want to sell. That is why I started all of this. And it is taking me, it is actually an experiment also for me, where all these brands coming up, they say you have to make this video, this and all of that. It's just an incentive that I'm getting in the process.
So, are you planning on doing social media influencing throughout, or do you have any other plans?
For now, yes, I've also started YouTube, and I want to. And for me, the aim is not for me the aim is not to keep posting every week, every day, so the consistency is there and I get followers. No, you can see that for many days I don't have content at all. Some people say you should post every day. I don't feel that for the heck of it I'll take some 4 B-rolls and then make a video and post it. I don't believe in that. If that was the case, I would have crossed 100k now. So I don't believe in that. For me, okay, this content is nice, let me post this. So that's how I take Instagram as.
So what is the end goal for this? I mean, so for example, if you're posting something today, do you keep in your mind, okay, this should hit 1 million views or if I don't get views or anything, you keep any expectations before posting?
No, sometimes some of the videos which I would have taken a lot of time and energy and all of that, those videos don't hit not even 10k. And some videos which you have no expectations, no much edits, no effort at all. You just think, okay, this video is nice, let me post it. That has got 1 million. One video with a Reva car has got 11.9 million. I don't know for what joy. I don't even like that video myself.
Do influencers really make money out of social media or content creation?
Yes. If you have the correct reach, as in the reach that the brands want, the PRs would look for, and if you are conveying in a way where people would understand it, there is a way to say, and also your reputation matters. If I don't ride, if I'm just a rider who is not passionate about riding, and I talk about motorcycles, I wouldn't have been here today. So same way, brands also see how much of real stuff you have in you for you to promote that brand, so that your followers will believe, and in turn you will have that responsibility also in your head that, like I said about all these brands that I don't promote, in turn somewhere that responsibility creeps into your head that I'm not supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do this. So all these things come into your head eventually.
If you don't mind, slightly a personal question, like if it is a brand collab, what are the charges that influencers put out? I mean, what is the budget range? I know it is personal, but if you're okay with it, then give us an average amount.
I don't want to give a number, but all I would like to say is based on your, for example, one brand A will be ready to give you 50k. Brand B will be a startup, and sometimes you cannot quote 50k. Sometimes you'll have to work for 5k, and
sometimes for free also.
Sometimes for free also. So it doesn't matter. And sometimes, when collaboration comes up, no, you will have to think about what brand am I working for. And recently, one brand approached me saying that if you put this liquid, your mileage will increase and all of that. I don't want to promote that because I don't even remember the brand name. 2 weeks ago I spoke to them and I told them I want to read about your brand and then promote, because imagine one of you guys use that and then something happens to your motorcycle. I'm not paying your bills to get your bike fixed. I'm not paying for your garage bill. So I don't want to promote something like that. So it's very tricky. And usually brands like that who want you at any cost will be ready to pay you any cost for you to get that, for you to put that video. So that's very tricky, and you should definitely not be greedy when you're being an influencer like this.
Oh, everybody thinks this, not being greedy. So honestly, dude,
I've lost around like 2.5 to 3 lakhs by declining.
I wouldn't do that mistake. I would never do that, but still.
That's why my followers are not going down. My followers are like become my strength. I know if I post something, these followers will be there. I know whenever I post any video, I know there are set of few people always who like my videos. I go search for them. Those people matter to me. Even if there are like 10-15 people, I go to the likes list and I see if those people have liked it. Those people matter. Even if one person starts writing, somebody came and told me, Madam, you cut your hair last year, no? I saw that, I really liked it. I also went and got a haircut. And she looks so amazing. And I told her, this is so amazing. And I'm like, people watch your every move, everything that you're doing. So people follow, at least one person follows you, no? It really matters in a good way. So
how has life changed you from being an IT employee to a content creator?
I miss my laptop, and no, I do, because for 8.5 years I've only been thinking about that. I'm washing vessels, I'm thinking about, I'll call my husband, Rahul, check if Slack messages come. Then I'll be like, no, they haven't messaged. I'll quickly go grab a bite. And I'll be always angry at something or the other. Somebody calls me, I'll be thinking about a meeting, I have to prepare for that. And my teammates won't listen to me, I have to do their work. A lot of things are there. But now, I miss that rush, I miss that adrenaline, I miss my salary. I miss my ESOPs, but what's it? Stocks.
Oh, yeah.
Stocks, and I still have stocks for my previous company, so I'm a little peaceful now. So I worked hard when I had to work hard, and these things are things that I miss. Life has changed in these ways, but empty pockets will give you better memories, better budgeting, better planning. So I feel life is much more realistic now. And I was always in that foggy mind where my life is only. When I used to call people, no, at night, when I'm reaching back home, somebody used to call me. I was so much in my office that during the end days of my office, I used to tell them, I'll reach office and call you. They'll be like, what? Because mentally, my whole life was my office. I had no time for anything else. If at all I make time for anything else, I work from highways on a motorcycle. I stopped my motorcycle at a temple and worked inside a temple. I couldn't sleep because I was handling a software release that day. I was working till 1 o'clock, woke up at 4 a.m. and I've gone on a ride. And my friends, that's why I'm telling you biking brotherhood, which pulled me to motorcycling is this. My friends, I'm at a temple, I told them I have to finish this release, one hotfix has to go. They all are there. They were standing around me, walking around, resting up. We are somewhere near Pollachi, it is so hot. I told them, after this hotfix I want to sleep, I want to have a shut-eye for 15 minutes. They said okay. They understand these problems because when you're sleeping, please don't ride. So I didn't ride. I slept in a bench in that temple. I put my jacket on myself, 2 more people put their jackets on me, 2 men were walking throughout so that I am safe. This is what biking brotherhood is. It is so amazing. I never felt unsafe. I felt so safe throughout. I could finish my work, I am safe, I am motorcycling. Dude, this is the best life I am living. What else do you want? So I've done all of these things and I decided I can live more of life if I give more time to motorcycling. That's why it has changed now.
Like the question goes to you. I mean, before that, yeah, as he told, empty pockets, I'll tell you what, bro, the moment your pockets are filled, you won't know what to do, you end up doing everything. The moment you have an empty pocket, you will go to bed peacefully. I have learned my lesson past 1 week. No, I'll be very honest. The moment my pockets got empty, I'm like, okay, now I don't have to think about anything. I won't even look up anything because I can't. There's no point. So I totally agree. But next question comes to you. Don't you get scared when she heads out on ride? I mean, something that worries you.
I think I will answer that.
She doesn't sleep properly. That's the only thing.
They're not asking you to complain about me. They're asking you what to get scared.
Otherwise, I know she rides well.
I mean, but still, somebody kidnapping her. I mean, nobody will.
He knows I will kidnap them back. And first time I took him out on a date, we were working together and I took
Yeah, let's start with that. How did you guys meet?
work. I pulled up in this thing, classic 350 to his, my bike was in service. I took my bike to his house, took him out on a date.
What was your first reaction? What was your first impression the moment you saw her on the bike?
She used to see me on the bike all the time. Not much of a reaction.
Who asked out first? You or you?
I mean, I used her up
Okay.
and she fell for me. That was it, bro. I mean, that's it.
But still, what made you raise her up?
She was a very gentle person.
Hello, you told me you saw my.
Yeah, the actual story is a sorry take.
Oh,
No. Stop.
What egg puff? Wait, what egg puff?
Stop.
I was baking in her office.
Okay.
Sorry, take off and I'm like, trying to raise her up.
Okay.
Ekko saapidudala paathu love avuma.
Bro, egg puff made you decide your whole future, like seriously.
No.
Okay.
Hello, you saw my profile picture in one of this thing and you felt so peaceful. Talk about that.
You like egg puff? You like egg puff?
I love Ekko.
Okay, the other day she had come for Rishikesh's
Late
super
night
coffee.
she's
I don't know how many of you guys were there. That day, I thought, okay, I'll drop you back home because it was quite late. I'll drop you back home and then I'll head home. So on the way, she was like, I have to meet a friend. And the friend is this man over here. I know him over here. The moment we reached near his home and she's like, Bobby, where are you? I'm near your home. I'm like, which Bobby? Then you're like, great, he'll come. Then I turn back and I see this guy. And this man calls it all of a sudden, hey, Pataki. And I know what is that term? Where does it come? Short fuse?
It's instant. She can talk immediately, she can do everything. She's got a short fuse, like a pataki. Okay. And you just need to tell her something and she's there. She can give you an answer, she can do. She goes, hey, pataki, you want ready? Yellow and jack oh, come on. No, she's instant. So pataki. And of course, I didn't give that name, it was another film called Sudhir.
Sir, can you just share us one moment? Okay, since you told like she's always ready for rides and let it be anytime, anywhere. One stupidest thing that she does during rides. Is there any moment like that wherein you felt, okay, this is so dumb of her?
Hey, what was your there? Love Nilsana. We would have hardly ridden probably about, not even 20 kilometers.
ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ರೈಡ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕು. ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 100 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗೋ ಅಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ತಿನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ.
Sometimes she'll have breakfast and she'll again tell her hungry. So it's also ಹೊಟ್ಟೆನ ಕಣ್ಣ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಥೆನ.
What makes you so hungry?
I really have no idea. The moment I wake up, I'm hungry. And you can ask, Pavni was also there in that ride. That day, I was so angry. I did not even make eye contact with him, Bob, Sudhir, Pavni. Pavni was like, yaru nilsta illa. Haswagta ide. I want to stop right now. I'm so hungry. They want to stop after 50 kilometers. How can I be ride hungry like this? When I'm hungry, these people have a very hard time with me.
How is it with you? I mean, is it the same?
No, but usually before she goes for rides, right? I make sure she eats something. Right?
It is like precaution.
Don't ask him anything.
Precaution is better than cure. How come you were on time today?
Because she doesn't raise out
I just
anyways.
was so tired.
I mean, that is how come. So coming back, sir, uncle, even in childhood she was like this.
ಎದುರುಗಡೆ ಮನೆಯವ್ರು ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ನನ್ನ?
It's a big story.
Oh shit.
ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. I have to tell this.
When she was a child of around months, not years also. Actually, I don't want to make that brand. I can say no. Cerelac we used to bring. Cerelac.
Next Friday ನಾನು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಮ್ಮ.
Cerelac na how much she used to like ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು she never used to eat anything other than the Cerelac. For a week, 3 dabbas of Cerelac she used to eat for a week. ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ 1 second ಲೇಟ್ ಆದರೆ ಹಂಗ್ರಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ಯಮ್ಮ ನೀನು ಹಿಂಗ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ತೆಲುಗು ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್. ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಏನದು ಸೆರೆಲಾಕ್ನ 3-4 ಡಬ್ಬ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ನೋ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೆರೆಲಾಕ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಚೈಲ್ಡ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ it never burdened my wallet. With a great difficulty, I used to spend the entire my wallet for the Cerelac only many times. That was the thing. I think the same thing happening right now also with the riders also. Inga, she may tell. So, commanding, that was the thing happened. It is a true incident which happened in our childhood. This really, then I thought that made me proper foundation. Cerelac, no? Proper foundation for her to grab present day food with these riders, no? That really made a proper foundation. That's all I can say about it. Are hungry. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಹಸುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ.
Only person I know who has breakfast, second breakfast.
Oh, second breakfast.
I mean, you need some strength to handle that Himalayan.
Yeah, I do agree. We all also have ridden in Himalayan, but that doesn't mean you eat 6 times a day.
6 is less.
Two breakfasts. One is like one dosa. After like 10, there's like 7 dosas along with.
So it is like basically that's 2-stroke bikes when you start, it takes some time. Okay, now again.
Nice. 2-stroke.
No, Cerelac is better, bro. Not bad. I didn't know all this. Okay. Anyways, we will meet in for the shoots and all these things, no?
I don't know.
Okay, so since we were speaking about food, right now I don't know if it is relevant asking you or not, or should I get that answer from Bobby sir instead? What is that food that you follow before a ride?
Biryani. No food diet, nothing. Nothing. I just don't drink coffee, that's all.
Yeah, no, I mean before a ride, for example, if you're riding like 600 or 1000
See,
kilometers.
I've been used to riding like this from past many years. No, I don't think that okay, in madre hingagutte, if I eat this it will be heavy, nothing. I just eat on time. I just make sure I eat a little early, that's all.
Yeah, so basically twice, a little early and on time.
Yeah, because if you don't sleep after some time, after 2 hours, you'll anyways get hungry.
Bro, you will get hungry, bro. Not all of us. I don't know how many of you guys get hungry in a ride like
Let's
that.
think that I'm a motorcycle with very less mileage. You have to keep refueling.
But this is a little more, rather we could rather sell out that motorcycle and get something else. So, get the poppers and all these things. Okay, I would like to call. Okay, before that, guys, a big round of applause for Priyanka. Thank you so much for being a part of today's Super Coffee. And also thank you so much for coming in. Let's see how the.
That's what your new motorcycle.
Bro, whatever blueprint was. But yeah, I'd like to call Vinod on stage. Guys, everybody, you guys can. Okay. So guys, this is, I think, volume a little low. Okay, so a lot of people have been asking us this question: how come the transition from past 4 months, wherein you guys come up with a new car, a new mod, a new motorcycle, and where is everything coming from, guys? It's just purely manifestation from past 15 years. It's been one of his dream wherein I think you can actually do it. Okay, let's start with the countdown. Let's start from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I would like to call my mom and dad also and say, please, come on. Come. So first thing, keep in mind, this bike comes with a lot of responsibilities. It's not just a motorcycle. So we have Adnan here. Governor, please come. So yeah, we got the bike from him. And yeah, my cars are from Saad out here. If you guys are looking for any good deals on cars, you can connect him too. So Rajat has always been there. He knows how responsible you have to be when it comes to motorcycle. Rajat, what do you want to advise him? You guys can start your sampling if you want. Okay? So guys, a big round of applause to Monster for always being there for me, for supporting me, for the entire team of 6K. They have never let us down. So, Asim, the cake. And guys, thank you so much for making up. I see a lot. The entire team, I never expected, but yeah, thank you so much for coming in, for being a part of this entire event.
Guys, thank you very much, for making it here. It's been a long dream for me. I have decided that my first bike will be a super bike, and here it is. It's been a while. It's a manifestation come true for me. It's a huge thing for me.
Okay, come forward. Okay, come. You want to tell something? Sure? Be sure. How's the bike? Okay, guys, this is my little sister out here. Okay, most of you guys might have not been familiar with my family because none of the events you guys have seen them with. It's my mom, my brother, my sister, my dad. And we'll start with the cake cutting. Asim, can I have another wooden table? The wooden chair. Okay. Magan pareda. So it's still for the crowd.
मेरे को मैं हिंदी में बोलता हूँ मेरे को बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है क्या बोलना समझ मेरे को बहुत साइज था ऐसा मेरे बच्चे दिया ना मेरे को बहुत खुश है ना ये सरप्राइज दिया मेरे को पता भी नहीं था सोचा भी नहीं ऐसा हो रहा है बहुत शुक्रिया थैंक यू
I at least know that I will stop asking you when am I going to get married next, but yeah. Come. Friend parenda. Kannada barnu. Bike enganundu Kannada barnu. Okay, Asim, you can start sampling on this thing. Yeah. Start giving it out. Guys, a big shout out to 6K IOM for always being there for me. Unfortunately, Sambar's not here because he's a little busy. But the entire group of 6K IOM from Jeetu, Hussein, Yashika, Kshitij, Vinod, Asim, always being there. And from the community, we have Love, Paris, everybody. Even if I have not mentioned your names, guys, it's all the support that you guys give is what makes me stand here today. And I don't know what else to tell you guys, but thank you so much for coming in, for being a part of my journey, for putting down your names on my books. And Rajat, you were the one who actually surprised me. I didn't expect. I thought you would be busy with your shoots and stuff. And again, coming back to the mods on the Civic, he's the man behind it. The first person I called was him. I was telling him Civic, like I want to get the car done. So he had helped me out throughout I guess for the car bills as well. Despite the first time I've seen Rajat was at Church Street with the Santa Claus costume. But yeah, thank you so much guys for coming in, and Adnan, thank you so much for always supporting Minaj, for being there for him. And Ramesh sir, not to forget, okay, I haven't introduced him, he was throughout, but yeah, he is one of the main person for 6K from a very long time. So please come forward. No? Hey guys, look. Ramesh sir, you have to talk today. He's always been there, pushing me here whenever I had my bad times or my bad days. He's always stood there, telling me, okay, it will happen, don't worry, just keep calm. Sir, 2 words.
Love you. 2 words. Done.
So yeah, carry on, take mom's blessing, take dad's blessing, and take someone's bro. Yeah, all of it.
Guys, you also get together.
How do you? Okay, Seth, I need you to pull the bike down. Asim, the keys for the warehouse so that we can pull out the bike. Okay guys, I have a special guest out here. Please come. No, I want the entire team balance point out here. Come.
गाइस अभी हम बैठ चुके हैं हमारी प्यारी एस टीम में, और अभी हम लोग चल रहे हैं घर। तो चलिए चलते हैं अभी हम लोग। गाइस हम घर पहुंच चुके हैं और मैंने एस टीम को भी पार्क कर दिया है यहाँ पे। तो चलिए अभी हम लोग घर के अंदर चलते हैं। तो गाइस अभी व्लॉग को एंड कर रहा हूँ। व्लॉग कैसा लगा कमेंट करके जरूर बताइए। मैं भी चाहता हूँ आप भी अपने फैमिली के साथ बाहर जाइए, उनके साथ वक्त बताइए, ताकि आपको भी बहुत अच्छा फील हो सके। व्लॉग पसंद आया तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब कीजिए चैनल को इस तरह की वीडियोस और देखने के लिए, और बेल आइकन को भी जरूर दबाइए। हम मिलते हैं अगले व्लॉग में। अगला व्लॉग कौन सा सही प्लीज कमेंट करके जरूर बताइए। हम मिलते हैं अगले व्लॉग में, तब तक के लिए बाय।